Distinguished colleagues, the next ministerial nominee we have before us is Honorable Baba Shehuri Mustapha. Distinguished nominee, we have your CV. You don't need to go into full detail, we all have it. Unless there's anything you want to tell us about yourself that is not in the CV, or there's something you want to emphasize about, or something that, as I said, has been omitted. Just a very brief introduction of yourself. As I'm sure, as you know, this Senate has been almost taken over by members from the House of Representatives, so I'm sure most of them know you, but for those of us who don't know you, but it seems we are in the minority these days. So, Honorable.
Your Excellency, the President of the Senate, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Senate, my leader, the Leader of the Senate, the Deputy Leader of the Senate, Principal Officers of the Senate, distinguished Senators, good afternoon, sirs. My name is Honorable Mustapha Baba Shehuri. Mr. President, distinguished Senators of our great country, it affords me a great pleasure to present myself before you for the confirmation as a Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, bringing with me my wealth of grassroots political experience, which, as you all will agree with me, is a fundamental requirement for this most important assignment for which Mr. President has nominated me. Mr. President, distinguished members of the Senate, I am here as a ministerial nominee of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and not a representative of any vested interest, but a voice of the common man. In short, I am here only to be given the opportunity by your confirmation to serve my fatherland and peoples of our great nation, Nigeria. Mr. President, sir, distinguished Senators, as I have stated in my introductory remark, I am a grassroots man. I started my political career as a delegate on non-party basis in 1995 during the Abacha administration. I was later elected a councillor of my ward, Lamisla Jabomari, of Maiduguri Metropolitan Council. In 1996, I was elected local government council chairman of Maiduguri Metropolitan Council under the defunct political party, Grassroots Democratic Party, GDM. Again, I was elected twice to represent Maiduguri Metropolitan Council in the Borno State House of Assembly from 1999 to 2007. Mr. President, distinguished Senators, having made my modest and humble contribution to the development of my state, I aspired and got elected again in 2007 as member of House of Representatives of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, representing Maiduguri Federal Constituency in the 6th Assembly. My distinguished Senators, this gave me an opportunity to serve not only my immediate constituency, but the entire country. Your Excellency, distinguished Senators, throughout my political life, I have, to the best of my ability, served and represented ordinary Nigerians. In the course of discharging my duties in the various offices, I found myself, particularly in the National Assembly. I have traveled across the length and breadth of this country. Thus, it is worth noting that with even the existence of diverse cultures and peoples. There seems to be the same set of challenges confronting them. These challenges are poverty, unemployment, insecurity, and illiteracy. The ordinary man, who represents at least 80% of the nation's population, lack most of the basic necessities of life. Therefore, they all face the same problems and challenges. Mr. President, sir, distinguished senators, as I rose through my political career amongst ordinary Nigerians, I do have an informed knowledge of not only their pain, misery, and frustration, but also their hopes, aspirations, and the zeal to achieve for themselves, their families, their communities, the basic necessities of life. Wherever I find myself, I shall therefore put to use my experience to better the life of Nigerians. Your Excellency, Mr. President, distinguished senators, and members of the Senate, this unique opportunity has been presented to me to contribute to and serve my fatherland. I would like to assure you all that I shall do my uttermost best if given the opportunity by this distinguished hallowed chamber by confirming my nomination as Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Going through CBA, I've seen that apart from being in the Assembly, yes, and also a member of the House of Representatives, you're also a council chairman. Just briefly, what advice do you think to how to improve local government administration?
Thank you, Mr. President. Distinguished senators, from what I experienced as local government chairman, my advice is for local governments to have autonomy. Local governments should have control of the funds that is meant for them. Unlike the situation that we have today, where local governments' funds are hijacked at the state level, and in most cases, it doesn't trickle down to serve the purpose it is meant for. Thank you, sir.
Come and take your leave.